not. It's all studio audiences, like the clapping and everything. Guinness World Records going wild. We did it, and the audience was behind us, but all that clapping was pre-recorded because I guess it screws up the audio. You guys seen that one where I ate 20 birthday candles on fire in under a minute for a Guinness World Record?
I actually have not seen that.
And they knocked on my hotel door and they said, "Dude, you got to stay here."
So what is that record for? Eating the most birthday candles while on fire? That's very niche.
This guy wasn't even going to make the show unless me and another dude from YouTube agreed to do it. And after all these talks, they finally brought a bunch of us to California to try and beat these stupid records, like a woman put 100 pairs of underwear on and off. I mean, but I failed it because they stuck the candles in this styrofoam cup and the styrofoam and the can, and it was just a toxic mess. I almost died. And the cameraman seen it. He's like, "Dude, the EMTs were just laughing at you." He goes, "I seen it."
Oh, if you couldn't do it,
they came to my hotel. Yeah. Everybody else got sent home. They came to my hotel. They said, "We want you on another episode, man. You're just legendary." And it was so fun. I said, "Well, we got to use a cake this time, not styrofoam." And then I got the record.
And you smashed it the second time.
Smashed.
Yeah, that's my boy, Shuey. You know what I'd like to do when you come out to LA?
The show lasted a year and a half.
I want to find other Guinness World Records we can have you break on the show. How great would that be?
That would be amazing.
I mean, if you put me side by side with somebody, I always win because I got like 10 times the power. When I'm just making a video, that's just regular eating. But like, if you put me up against somebody, like LA Beast has like 10 world records. I mean, he just hung out with 2 women that said, "Hey, we're the Guinness World Records." They got an office and just set food in front of them. I'll beat all them records, and he pukes it up. Yeah, I'm looking at you, LA Beast. You follow me like a little shadow, bro, just like Steve will do it.
So hang on. I think we've got a great vertical for Shuey on the show. I think we got to give you a whole segment like Shu the Destroyer or Shu the Dominator. Maybe even on the street we can find people that want to compete.
A lot of people going, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I get a little delay, but there's going to be a lot of people in your fan base. I mean, my fan base is like 500 potheads, so I think they'll just get along with it.
You can count me in the ranks, Shu.
But when it comes down to comedy, I was just born to make people laugh, and I don't even need a script, dude. Everything is ad-lib to me, and I mean, like Baba Booey, Papa Shuey.
Papa Shuey, I love it. There you go. Well, Papa Shuey, I can't wait for you. You're coming out in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, I'll be. You'll see me. I'll make a video in LA probably sometime the end of next week. Tuesday, lockdown in. Somebody's got to go somewhere. I'm gonna be somewhere, and then everything else is just gonna come together like magic, bro.
Shu, why is it that like when you post a video, you always erase it?
I'm done with that, bro. That was a drunken, really? Bipolar. Let's get some opiates on Saturday and do Molly on Monday. I'm just all business now, dude.
Oh my God!
Why look at the past when the future is such a blast?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to understand
Daniel. Write that down, bro.
Okay, I will. Dan, write that down. But in the meantime, Shu, I was just trying to understand the phenomenon because you would upload a video and then, like clockwork, you would remove it. Would it just be like you would sober up and then be embarrassed by the video, or what?
Oh, no, I'm never embarrassed. What it is that you would never want a video to not have as many views as the one prior to it. That's why some people that they get that 1 million views and like Goncanero, I'm going to be a legend forever. And, once he lost that whole H3 glamour, he's just going to go back to like 5,000-6,000 views. His whole channel was made because of me. And that dude's going to...
Oh, sorry. That's so... I never imagined that's why... Go ahead, Eli.
I'm not sure you should follow that rule. That's not going to work for your benefit.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're business now. I'm sorry. What was I saying?
So it's not true that you should erase it if it's got less views from the last video, because your views will go up and down. That's natural.
Yeah. Also, YouTube.
Well, that's probably true. But I want to also ask you guys something too. After I get my internship, is I'm going to be training in Bakersfield to fight in MMA fights. So you guys laugh. I'm 53, and I'll take out the whole UFC heavyweight division. But maybe if I have like my shorts, I'll have H3 on one ass cheek and Nice on the other, and just pow.
Yeah, we'll sponsor
Teddy
you all day
Fresh him
long.
in the face. Oh, I'm sorry.
Can we get a TF on your forehead? I would sponsor you for that. Tattooed.
No problem.
No, I don't
No,
want
I'm
that.
just kidding. Obviously, just
Careful with what you ask for.
Shu wouldn't do that. Shu wouldn't do that. I don't know why Shu just picks up and bounces.
I think he's going to put the TF on his forehead. Yeah, pretty sure.
But he does occasionally. And what's left is basically like an old brown chair and a curtain that can only be described as.
There's my resume.
So you got the sponsorship.
I take it off with a. I'll show you. I do this all the time on my live stream. I go live every day. You just take one of these copper things.
What is
little
that?
Soap on
Is that a bun? A
comes
pretzel
right
bun?
off. So does the layer of skin, but that's good to shed like a snake, bro.
Oh my god!
What?
Just you could probably use a paper towel.
It was a steel wool, like.
Oh, that was just steel wool.
I'm going to be on Tosh.0. Where are they
what?
now? And now that they don't have to pay for a $2,800 itinerary, fly me out and back, I'm just going to show up at his studio. I know how to get right through the gate.
I'd love to
I'll
film
never
that
do
as
that
well.
to you, though.
No,
Once,
no.
Just blindfold me. I'll be like this, all right? You sit me down on the purple couch. I interview. Daniel walks me out the door a couple blocks, and boom.
Yeah. Is it okay
you can roll me out of a van, dude? Just slow down, like 15 miles an hour. Just dumb me like the 18.
Yeah, is that okay if we throw a pillowcase on your head and throw you in an unmarked van?
Hold on, bro. I gotta take my vitamins, man. That's the only way I can stay healthy,
DBA. All right. So Shu had a paper.
The gags never stop.
Shu had a piece of paper that said vitamin A, D, and B, and he ate the piece of paper. For those just listening.
We're gonna get along just great now that we got over everything of the past.
Yeah, I'm sure there's more drama ahead.
I'm a businessman, bro. I'm gonna be paying you guys to have me in your studio. That's how I work, you know?
Well, you were very upset that we didn't pay you last time. Isn't that right?
Hey, worry about it. This is how I sleep every night, bro. I love silk, dude. I mean, this is just. I'm just like.
Well,
get away from me, drama alert! I'm not that type of guy. Jeez.
Well, Shu, you're like kind of like a prop comic, aren't you? You're kind of like a shoe. You're kind of like a carrot top, a shoe bottom, if you would, please.
Did you just say carrot top? Carrot Top is a steroid freak of nature.
Dude, he does kind of look wild, doesn't he? I don't know how.
I do not. I look like John C. Reilly, bro. Shake and bake, Talladega Nights.
Well, I was just comparing you because you're kind of like a prop comic, I think.
Wow.
You move too much for your Wi-Fi to handle.
He says, yeah, I know. You move too much. Your Wi-Fi can't render fast enough. You got to not move. Otherwise, we can't make out your frames.
You didn't hear the dial-up before we went on live? Still on dial-up.
Yeah, no. Well, Shu, listen. The connection is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. So it's somewhat difficult to have a conversation. But I think we've covered enough. We've got the Shoe Nice update. We love what we see. We're excited to see you. I think we got some good ideas too. I want to send you out on the street. Shoe Nice the Destroyer. Mm-hmm. Competition.
Ow, bro, if I ever get injured, I don't have to sue anybody. I got Veterans Medical for life, dude. I can lose a leg making a video, and I'll get a prosthetic.
That's good to know. That's good to know. I mean, that's really good to know. I'll use that.
Me and Ela are war heroes, man. We need to be together on YouTube, bro.
Absolutely. War heroes. All right, Chewy. You're still crushing it on Cameo?
Oh, dude, I can never stop thanking you guys enough, bro.
That's
the
awesome.
cameos, just $5,000 a month, dude, minimum.
Wow,
Not even counting
that's
tips.
terrific. That's terrific. So
YouTube is my weed money. YouTube's my weed money, dude.
So Cameo.
Next time you talk to that CEO Susan, tell her she's got to take the notification bell right out of the equation. We never needed it before. Everybody that's subscribed to your channel gets the video whether they like it or not.
Okay, I'll tell her Shu said that. So Shu 22 on Cameo, right?
That ain't right what she did to me. No, I'm just kidding. Cool lady, Susan.
Shu Nice 22 on Cameo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you'll find him.
Straight Shoe Nice. I'm Shoe Nice 22 on TikTok. I'm about ready to hit 100,000 subscribers, and I'm going to be marketed there. I'll be a marketing partner. Your ads come in and you wear their shit.
Shu, do you have any limit on what you'll say on Cameo? For example, if somebody asks you to recruit for, I don't know, Al-Qaeda, would you do that, or will you say anything?
Anytime somebody comes in and says anything racist, just say this, say the N-word, I say Nutella on their mom's ass. I change it all up and it pisses them off.
And you take their money.
I used to shut down a lot of KKK and racist channels on Instagram. That's the one thing I got to tell you. I do have a contract out on my head, so I'll never reveal where you guys are.
You have a contract on your head. Wow.
No, I'm just
so hard to follow. I don't know.
I just blew it. You blew everything. Stay out of this, Marge. You're not even in my life anymore. What are you even living here for? I'm sorry.
Is out of frame arguing with Marge Simpson.
Oh, makes sense.
All right, Chewy.
Oh, I got a dog. I found a deer the other day.
Chew is up and out of his seat again.
What did he found a deer?
The other
Hopefully
day?
there's not a deer carcass. He's gonna pull
gonna come in with a deer right now.
Say hi to the dog.
Oh, whoa.
Hey, doggy, what's his name?
This is Hazel. She's a girl, but her stage name is Ears.
Hazel, what a sweetheart.
So cute.
She played Gizmo. She played Gizmo in a Broadway version of Gremlins. She does Ren and Stimpy. Oh, Stimpy.
So cute. Yeah, that's true.
She's almost 11.
Aw.
Wow.
Has she been with you? How has she been with you like the whole time?
7 years. 7 years.
Oh, and that's so beautiful. That's so precious, Shu. That makes me more endeared to you, that knowing you've had a dog for 7 years.
Dude, I love animals more than kids, dude. I love animals more than humans. So, I miss my dogs more than my exes. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's hard to leave it.
I feel like I would be sadder if my dogs died than most people I know.
Oh my God! Look at them playing.
Yeah,
that is so precious.
Yeah, they're the best. I love them. They're so cute.
I gotta hold back the tears. I ate all my tissue last night. Sorry.
All right, Shuey. I gotta let you go. Let's end on top. We'll see you. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Tell that Oliver Trees. He messaged me when I was trolling him. I'll box him any day, dude. Oliver Trees.
Oh,
put
Oliver
that in
Trees.
the title. I'm looking for Oliver Trees.
All right, I'll let him know. I don't know that. I don't know you want to mess with that character. He's
Can't
strong.
wait to get on the payroll. Just kidding. I'm paying you.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I'll send you an invoice. All right. Oh, he's out.
He just hung up.
All right.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen. Well, always a pleasure having Shu on. I think there's a lot of potential good content there to be made with him competing, talking to people on the street. He is an entertainer at heart, at his heart and soul.
He definitely is.
And I'm really proud of him being sober for so long. Shu's the guy. Shu's the guy. On Thursday, so it'll be out on Friday, is that right? All gas, no brakes. I don't know if you guys, if you're not aware of this channel, you should be. He is super funny. He goes out into wild places and just interviews people. But he's got this really fantastic way of interviewing people where they're so forthcoming. He did this one interview during the riots in, was it Minneapolis?
Yeah.
Where he went inside a burning like Target and was just interviewing the rioters. And I'm just, it's great. He got picked up by Absolutely, which is Tim and Eric's production company, for a show. The guy he's crushing it. He's fantastic. He's going to be joining us on Thursday. And can't wait to talk with him. So that's coming up this week. And that's pretty much it for the H3 podcast. Hope you learned a lot. I think we learned a lot. We covered a lot of ground today. No, we backtracked. Would you say we?
No,
backtracked?
I was gonna say whatever you're gonna ask me. My answer
I felt
was
it
no.
coming too.
What about Mexican? You want Mexican food?
Whatever it is, I knew.
Do you want to swim tonight?
Yes.
Nope, it's too late. You can't
swim tonight.
Yeah, we swim for exercise.
All right.
But Hila's usually like.
I got a bag, Ethan.
I don't want it to sound that pathetic.
I'm glad you're doing it though, because we recently
I'm not lying.
had a conversation about your pool and you said you hadn't used it yet.
I've used it a lot since then.
Okay, well, good, because
I've been using it several times a week.
That's awesome.
But it was like the winter. It was cold, and now it's the summer, and
Fair enough.
We've been using it a lot. Is that acceptable to you, Dan?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'll give you a pass.
Thank you very much. So Hila does not want to swim tonight. Do you want to not get pizza tonight?
Yes.
No, you said that. Whatever I asked, the answer is no. So you don't want to swim, and you do want to get pizza tonight.
Got her.
Got her.
Got her.
Oh, God, this is so stupid ending. What else is there to say? I mean, nobody watches anyway, right? Thursday's going to be great. We also have another interesting guest the following week. The Party Bros, Chad and JT. The Party Bros who are out trying to hand out masks. They're going to city council, lobbying for parties in the Hollywood Hills. These guys are up to all kinds of shenanigans. We love it. And they are coming on motherfucking next week.
Yes, sir.
Ian, Zach, anything to add?
Party on, dude.
Party on, dude.
Zach, who's your favorite porn star?
Oh my God. Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters.
Ooh.
What the fuck is that?
Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters.
Oh, that's your hand.
Yes.
Ian, do you have a favorite porn star?
You know that's immoral, man. I don't partake in that.
No.
That's against God.
Yeah, I expected.
Well, would it be Kim Kardashian? I mean,
That's
I
what I
guess
was
you
going to
could.
say, but he thinks that's disrespectful.
Well, how so, Ian?
What? I don't know. I don't.
I mean, she did it willingly. It's not like, you know.
I mean, I remember for the longest time, she was like the most popular search for years on Pornhub. Remember that, Ian?
I mean, I think she still is. She's up there.
Let me see. Most popular searches on Pornhub. You want to look like in the U.S. or globally? I think in the U.S. is probably most accurate.
Let's keep it in the U.S.
Top searches.
I think she won something when I was at the Pornhub Awards.
That's true. I remember
Oh,
that.
for real? What did she win?
I don't remember. I can't remember.
Wait. What just flashed on screen there for a second, Ian?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bring that back. Bring that back.
Wait, put the zoom back on.
I didn't see it. Oh, I got to bring these guys up, right?
I was just saying I don't watch porn because, my man's always watching.
Jesus was black, Ian, and I think it's absolutely racist that you're appropriating.
He looks a little Middle Eastern there. I would
No,
say.
he
That's
looks
not
like
really
white as fuck. That's like the whitest I've ever seen Jesus look.
What? No,
Wasn't Jesus
There's definitely whiter
Palestinian?
Jesuses than that.
Jesus, well,
He's from Palestine, right?
well, I guess, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
Why do
yeah.
people say he's black? He was probably just Middle Eastern. He probably just looked Arabic, or Middle Eastern. Right, Ian?
I don't know my Jesus
Well,
background
somebody
too
does
much,
this
but
drawing that gets shown a lot. What did Jesus actually look like? And I don't know why people always show this because I think it's just he looks strange. It looks like a mugshot. Like this is what
Well,
I
he
see.
was a criminal.
Somebody always shows this painting as like this is what Jesus probably looked like. And
Just looks like some dude.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
a guy.
I guess, yeah.
I guess it makes sense.
He's got a goatee and shit. It's
They always
pretty dope.
depict him as incredibly handsome. It's
This guy?
yeah. I mean,
Looks Israeli.
Yeah, he does.
so it makes sense.
This guy looks like he just looks like an Israeli dad who's like super like harsh. But yeah, he probably did look like this. All right. Top porn stars just to go. Oh, Belle Delphine. What the F? She was number 4? Dude, she is so huge. Top searches in 2019. 1 amateur, 2 alien. I shit you not, alien. Let me say that again. Alien.
You're saying that these are the top
searches.
No, okay. Well, I guess maybe because all that Area 51 meme last year.
I guess. I mean, alien. Number 3 was POV. Number 4 was Belle Delphine. Oh, probably because that troll she did.
Yeah, right.
But still, you got to appreciate how much traffic she drove. I mean, Pornhub is one of the most popular sites in the world.
She's a marketing genius.
5 is.
Hey, speaking of her, we should give an update because we did talk about the packages on the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
This can't be right. 6 is mature. There's more people searching for grandmas than lesbians. That can't be right. That cannot be right. Here, okay.
Take it up with.
Wait,
the
hold
people
on.
at
I don't know
Pornhub.
what they're on about. This is most search terms for 2019. Japanese was number 1. Hentai 2, lesbian 3. There you go. MILF 4. Korean, Asian. Damn, these dudes love Asians. The top 5 spots is Asian, Korean, hentai, and Japanese. That's crazy. Stepmob, massage, anal, ebony, big ass teen, threesome, anime, public, cream pie, big tits, Chinese makes an appearance. I didn't know that there was such a fascination with Asian women. Lana Rhodes, number 1. Don't blink, Ela.
I'm falling asleep.
Mia Khalifa, Riley Reid.
It's not that interesting to just hear you read stuff.
Just like reading off this list.
Yes, it is.
Please.
And then your boy, Zach, I know you know this guy, Jordi El Nino Poya. I remember you. He is the most searched male porn star by far. Which is a guy, he looks like he's like 15, but he's got this huge cock. And he's like, looks like he's like a middle schooler.
You see, Ian, how it's just a chair? I'm vibing on that.
Oh, Ian is leaving. All right. Well, then, I guess that does it, eh, folks?
I guess so.
Oh, my God. Look at... Oh, I should show it the screen. I'm sorry. I should have just...
That's what I was saying.
Well, just tell me to drag the window.
Well, I think you know by now.
No.
That's why I was saying it's not that interesting just to hear you read.
No, I wanted people to watch it. United States is killing it on the porn. Well, that's just Pornhub. Time spent per visit. Thailand. 11 minutes? Do people spend 10 minutes on Pornhub? Yeah, that sounds about right.
This is still not that interesting.
I'm fascinated by this.
You can
Mississippi,
look at this
they have
on
it by
your free time.
state. This is epic. Mississippians spend the most time on page. Those
I
guys
think we talked about this like year and a half ago when this like came out. Or
Yeah,
I
I
think
have a
it was
feeling
less.
we did.
It was less.
And it was better.
Specific. Most people are jerking off at midnight. The least amount of people are jerking off are at 5 a.m. That's awesome.
This is not that interesting.
It's so funny. Like if you're jerking off at 5 a.m., you know you're just the pathetic outlier. And if you're jerking off at midnight, God bless you. Right before bed.
Peak hours.
Most popular day to jerk off? Friday's the least popular day to jerk off. That interests me. Sunday's the most popular day to jerk off. Probably because everyone's like, fuck, it's Monday. You know what I mean? Monday's next. Japanese killing it. Lesbian, yada, yada, yada. America loves lesbians. Russia loves hentai.
We've literally talked about
This
this
is familiar.
exact conversation.
What is Israel into? What's this? Ebony? Wait, that's Israel.
That's
here, right?
not
No, it's not Israel.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably too tiny to
Wait, what's
see.
orange? Arab. Oh, weird. Interesting. I guess maybe
That makes sense.
I could see Israelis wanting to jerk off to Arabs. Just because it's like exotic and different than whatever. Okay. Here we go. Most searched term for Pornhub gay. Now we're talking. Korean. So even the gay guys like the Asians. Interesting. Korean, Japanese, black daddy. I wonder what's daddy porn. Just like dad? Straight. What in the F? Asian, twink. I would expect twink to be higher, wouldn't you, Hila?
Mm-mm.
Camp buddies is top trending. Awesome.
Wait, what?
Camp buddy. Most viewed gay category. Oh, straight guys. You know, that's interesting that that's like a thing in the gay community because that was like, the whole thing about James Charles and
I get
Jeffree
it.
Star.
Like you want what you can't get.
Forbidden fruit.
Yeah.
Straight guys. Maybe they just find.
He's just staring at me all cute.
Most searched for gay porn stars, Ela, take note. Zivil Goodle is the #1 star by far. Look that up later. Most viewed categories by gender. Oh, women's favorite. Okay, so this I am actually really interested in. Women #1 is lesbian. Thoughts on that, Ela?
I guess that kind of makes sense.
It does? Can you unpack that for me?
Well, the lesbian.
Oh, because it's like women looking for women?
Yeah.
I think a lot of straight women watch lesbian sex.
I got you, Ian.
And I
got
think
that in there.
And I think, what is Ian?
Ian?
Is Ian? What are you doing,
What happened
Ian?
there?
What did he do?
He's asleep. He's in bed.
Wait, open Zoom.
Oh, you guys aren't seeing it?
No.
Oh.
No, because Ela made me close it. Because here.
Because Ethan was just.
Oh, he put
reading.
it in bed. All right, whatever. Well, I can't even see you. So nice joke. Lesbian is #1 with women. Popular with women is pop. The second most
Ian,
popular.
you're pretty talented with Zoom background comedy.
Yeah.
We should just do a whole
there.
show.
Yeah.
Ian,
appreciate
Zoom
that. Thank
background comedy
Yeah.
presents. Would you guess that the second most popular category with women is popular with women? That's the name of the category. Oh, but #3 is Japanese. Everybody loves the Japanese. That's crazy.
I think just based off of the geographic map that you put up there, I mean, Asians is the biggest population in the world, so it's really just people search. It's a lot of Asians.
No, these are
searching for-
Americans, dude.
No, it's not.
Where does it say?
You think that?
No, go back up to the map. I'll show you what I'm talking about. You just
This
passed
one?
it. Yeah,
Oh,
look
here
at
everyone
all
wants
China.
to fuck Japanese.
Yeah, look at all of China.
Wait, so all of China wants to fuck Japanese people?
Well, I think it's probably just because it's the most common Asian category on porn.
Why would they allow such data to skew the whole map?
It's not skewing. There's a billion Chinese people. It's
And
the
they all
biggest
want to
population.
fuck Japanese people.
This is really the worst conversation.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. How dare you?
I just don't think it's that surprising that the largest ethnic group in the world searches for its own ethnic group. You know what I mean?
But I would assume that they're using their own porn sites.
Why?
I guess not. Everybody uses Pornhub, man.
Guys, I do think it's worth noting that of the women's favorites, Big Dick is very low on the register.
There you go.
So,
And on the men.
It's actually at the same position between.
well, why would men be searching for? Actually, more women want Big Dick than men, which I guess
the same placement in order, though.
Yeah.
Right, that is interesting. We all like Big Dick just
Everybody
a little
wants that
bit.
big dick.
Yeah, just a little bit. There's more women watching hentai than Big Dick.
There's no gangbang on the men's, but there is on the women's.
Yeah, I think I could see. But let's see, Ebony, Anal. Anal's pretty high up. A MILF. Women watching
Wait,
MILF
anal
porn.
is at the same spot too.
Anime?
Anal on men and women.
Oh, it looks like men eked out the desire for anal a little bit more.
I want to talk about feet.
Viewed. Oh, here we go. Viewed more often by women compared to men. Pussy licking. That is so vulgar.
I don't know.
Scissoring is on here.
How are we going to put any of this in the episode?
Yeah,
We
why
just
are we
do it.
doing
Why?
this?
We're just talking. Scissoring is on here. People actually want scissoring. Oh, bisexual male. Double penetration. Women want to see double penetration. That's fascinating to me. Oh, you see Lana Rose, #1. Dude, whoa. The women are looking out for Jordi El Nino Poya. That's interesting that they want to find that little 15-year-old middle schooler. I want to show you a picture of him because he really looks like a little kid. In fact, let me Google it and hopefully.
Oh God.
Jordi.
Got it. Hold on. Get off your screen.
El Nino. I just want to show you his face. What's his name, Zach? I know you know it. Jordi El Nino.
Just say Poya.
Pollo. Pollo. Like chicken? Oh, here he is. Here's a non-pornographic photo. Oh, Jesus. Here, let me just... Wait, I want to show you, like, without... Okay, please don't be porn. Okay, that's him. That's him.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty badass. He's number one.
Badass.
All right, that's enough, guys. Ian, are you there?
His chair, yeah.
I think his camera froze. Ian, did your camera freeze?
I'm kind of sick. You done? Wrap it up?
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe I have the flu or
All
something.
right, we're done. We're done.
We're done.
All right.
We talk about a lot of things on this podcast.
Just sorry.
That was a good clap sync. Yeah, someone shit their pants.
Now your mic's gonna smell like shit all episode.
Whoops. Lead us in.
Leave it in.
One of you.
Yeah,
Well,
leave
you
it
lead
in.
us. You've already let us in. Whoever smelt it leads it in. They say.
Yeah.
Continue on, Kaya.
Okay, welcome to episode 191, I believe. And today we're going to be talking about, we've gotten some feedback, I think, right, Jackson, about the moon hexing and from witches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to talk
we got.
about that.
I read through a fair few messages left by witches. Far more witches in our community than I would have ever imagined. It seems like they themselves distance themselves from these baby witches. I think they called them baby witches. I believe that's the term. Babykin. I don't know. Some kind of baby terminology. Yeah, like they're young witches that live on Twitter basically, and all the
TikTok.
actual witches. All the actual witches kind of distance themselves from this community, which I don't know. I don't really understand since there was still 100,000 likes on that tweet. That's
why do they distance themselves? What don't they like about the babies?
Gatekeeping, man. You can't just be a level 100 wizard overnight, Charlie. Come on, you have to earn that shit. You can't be going around hexing the fucking moon.
That's true.
No, that's not what I heard. I heard the main reason they distance themselves is because they think the baby witches are literally insane, which they are. You know, it's bad when even witches think you're insane.
Yeah, but it's like being called out by another band of insane assholes, you know?
I don't know. I think there's nothing wrong with being a reasonable witch, not one that hexes our
you're reasonable witch.
our light sources.
Well, how
So
do they?
if you practice witchcraft on your own and that's
Responsibly?
just your spiritual belief.
You never drunk hex. Make potions drunkenly and just accidentally voodoo people. I don't know.
So how do they feel about the moon then?
They hate it, I
Oh,
guess.
I didn't actually get that far. I didn't ask them about the moon.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
You had one job, Jackson.
No, I just wanted to find out why they became witches more so, and what being a witch was about. And there were a lot of people that said they were actually born into being a witch, which I thought was interesting.
Just like Harry Potter, I see. Did the Sorting Hats
Yeah,
put
so
them
they're
into
kind
a
of-
Hufflepuff?
A
Gryffindor?
fucking owl flew in their window and dropped off their letter. You guys
Yeah.
didn't get a letter?
Hagrid stopped by and said, "You're a witch. You're a witch,
Broke
Harry."
down their door and went, "You're a wizard, kid. You're a witch."
Is there warlocks or is it only witches?
No, I saw a
Warlocks.
man. It's a
man witch. Yeah.
I saw a guy refer to himself as a witch.
Isn't a warlock specifically an evil wizard?
No, I think warlock refers to a man who practices witchcraft.
I thought that was a wizard.
Yeah.
No, he practices magic. Witchcraft is different from magic.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Hang on,
now I see.
don't they also differentiate between wizards and sorcerers, where wizards are... Or no, sorry.
Yeah, I thought warlocks
there's
were just wizards that
there's wizards,
they had
sorcerers...
combat spells or something like that. Like they participated in war. that's what makes them a warlock. They could still be good warlocks.
And magicians, sorry, okay, that's what I was thinking of. So those poor schmucks, every single time a
No, magicians are fake.
No, I know, and they always have to defend themselves when they go on stage. They always say like, no, you guys, I'm not calling myself a wizard, you guys, I'm a magician. There's a difference. It's all sleight of hand. I don't actually think I can do magic. Don't be stupid. Those poor fucks. So do people just, instead of goth, these days they just become witches? Is that the new fad?
Well, no, because goth was like a fashion statement, whereas witches is like a spirituality. It's kind of different.
Well, what's the spirituality of witches?
It's like
I thought
if
it was
Buddhism was invented now. That's what it would be.
I don't want to give this as much credit as Buddhism. I don't feel like it has the same sort of...
I'm sure. I wonder how people thought of Buddhism when it was first, constructed.
Well, people
thousands and thousands of years ago.
Yeah, like did they hop on Twitter and go, these damn Buddhists?
All peaceful and shit. Son of a bitch.
Well, people still think that in certain locations.
People think that about all religions, Jackson.
Like the Jackson household. Damn Buddhists.
Aha, you had an agenda, I see. Now it's coming full circle.
So Buddhists believe in, do they believe in anything, or do they just follow the teachings of something?
Of course they believe in something. What do you mean?
So what do they believe in? Like,
karate.
Who's their god?
Karate.
I think
they believe in karate.
John Wick.
Now that one I get.
I think Buddhism...
Oh, yeah, we should create a religion based around John Wick. I think that'd be incredible.
Ooh, that'd be big, yeah. We'd have nothing but like Fortnite kids, though.
Yeah, it'd be called Reddit.
Yeah. It'd be just like this shit with the witches and praying to Harry Potter books.
I mean, that's already like the fucking meme where Shrek is a religion. You remember that shit?
No, I don't remember that.
You don't remember that whole Shrek is love, Shrek is life shit
Well,
that was around the internet for a while?
That was just a meme.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, the Shrek religion meme.
Yeah, so something can start out as a joke or kind of like a...
I mean, let's be honest, what is religion if not giant memes?
Whoa.
Well, think about it. Culture that propagates between people, shared ideas, stuff that goes viral. They have a shitload in common.
Yeah, so how does it make the jump from being, a story to being a religion that so many people believe?
Just the belief in it would be my guess. It's not like anything happened. It's not like, for witchcraft, there was one day like a giant spell, like the moon had like the infinite Tsukiyomi from Naruto on it. They're like, fuck, it's real.
Would we class Scientology as a religion?
I don't think anybody would classify Scientology as a religion.
They do.
It seems pretty significant. Not significant in the sense of Christianity or even Buddhism, but it's still significant enough that there's those ideas and communities out there that do believe in it.
Have you seen Scientology meetings? Have you guys actually seen what they do in them and shit?
I'm fascinated by Scientology stuff. Yeah, I've seen it.
It's pretty goddamn brilliant. For those of you out there listening who don't know, watch a video or two on Scientology meetings, because the way that they subtly indoctrinate people is fucking genius. They, one of the first introductory things they do. What?
Is it subtle?
Okay. Yeah, it is. So one of the first things they do when they bring in new members is they get them all into a meeting, and they're like, all right, we're just going to have a group meeting, a group prayer, whatever you want to call it. So they sit everybody in a room, and they have the whatever they call it in Scientology, the pastor, whatever the equivalent is. He goes up to the front and he goes, all right, everybody, we're going to try an exercise, and all of you are going to participate, and it's very easy, and we're going to get started. And it'll go, all right, the first thing I want you to do is have a head. I want you to have a head. I want you to exist with a head.
Fuck,
Can you do that for me? Yeah.
That shit would blow me away. I'd be so scared. I'd be out of there.
And then after that, he goes, all right, I want you to have sight. I want you to be able to see. I want you to sit there and have vision. Now, obviously, no one in the audience is going to be blind beforehand. And then he'll say,
wait, why not?
Because it ruins the illusion. You're not.
Wait, what illusion?
Someone starts screaming out, I can't see.
The point I'm trying to make is that he says something that applies to each and every single person in the room. So that way, you're already doing it, even though it's something that by default you're doing. It's something he says that you're doing, and they repeat that over and over and over and over again until eventually he says, all right, now I want you to buy this book. Can you buy this book? And then your brain goes, well, yeah, I've been doing everything else he's saying. I may as well buy that book. And it fucking works. It works more than you think it would.
Surely you have to be indoctrinated before.
You have to be an idiot before.
If that's
but that is the indoctrination. That's the whole
if that was a
point.
fresh crowd, I don't know.
But Jackson, think about it. That you do that for like 3 months. That's like your first 3 months at Scientology, and you go there because like you go there and they're like, oh, welcome to our community, and oh, there's spirits and karma, and oh yeah, we can teach you things and we can help you, and check out this introductory pamphlet. And then if you go there for 3 months,
that doesn't sound very efficient. If it takes 3 months to get them to buy a book, if they're spending 3 months there anyway.
Well, they're being charged to be there that whole time,
too,
aren't they?
yeah.
Oh, are they?
You pay for the meetings, yeah. Like right when you. Jackson. Yeah, right when you start, they give you like an introductory book you have to buy that's like $50 or something, and then you also pay to visit meetings. And it's like they're still getting money out of you, but then when they would want to get the real shit out of you, like, hey, maybe you should make a pledge. Maybe you should come to this big earners meeting where it costs like 10 grand or something. They start you out with the easy lowball stuff, like I want you to sit there and have a body. Can you do that for me? Just have a body. And it's like, well, I'm already doing that. I may as well pay 10 grand. And it works more than you think. They're fucking huge.
You know, that's actually something interesting. You guys in America, you guys do have a lot of like cults and those kinds of situations.
Yeah, you jealous?
I can't think. Yeah, no. I was just about to say I genuinely can't think of any one of those situations over here in Australia. Is it like that in Germany and Turkey? Kaya, do you have cults?
Turkey has a bunch. Yeah, trust me.
Well, what about Germany?
Germany, I don't really know. No, I don't think so. None like little loony bin offshoots. We also don't have, and just in America, the culture is so fucking politicized. You guys will literally just start a cult around fucking maple syrup and shit, and fucking vaccinations become political and cultish. No, in America.
Yeah.
It's like I've never seen anywhere else. Is that people starting a cult around vaccines, for example. That's the weird shit. Or flat Earth. All of that stuff
because we're enlightened, Kaya. I just wish you weren't so fucking jealous. I really do. It's getting sickening, Kaya.
I am really jealous. Which is why I'm now going to look up Australian cults. Let's see.
Do we have anything?
The Family, Australian New Age group.
That's a fucking lame name.
Yeah, it is.
The Family?
I think it's kind of creepy. It's also called Great White Brotherhood. Family. It sounds kind of racist.
Okay.
Is an Australian,
that definitely sounds racist.
Is an Australian New Age group formed in the mid-60s under the leadership of yoga teacher Anne Hamilton Byrne. The group's headquarters was raided by the police on August 14th. Why do cults always end up in fucking Waco shootings? Can't any cults just keep to themselves on a commune? They always have to somehow overstep their bounds and poison a fucking village or something.
Well, usually when you say poison the village, they poison themselves. A lot of cults keep to themselves. They're just not famous. And the ones that do get famous for keeping to themselves usually kill themselves.
Isn't that kind of like a benefit though? Like it's kind of a self-correcting problem in a lot of cases with these fucking weirdo, dangerous cults.
Well, ideally, you don't want people to be indoctrinated into cult-like settings. So then, like the product being that they kill themselves. That's not a healthy society.
Agreed. But the person that starts it always ends up taking their own life.
Would you guys live in a country like that? If that was part of the constitution where you live, where they go, if we get invaded and our army can't hold them back, you are obligated to swallow cyanide?
Well, at that point, who's going to hold you to it?
I don't know. They're just patriotism. Die for Australia.
Loyalty. Yeah. Indoctrination is some scary shit, man. Like even if there was no one to hold you to it, if you're indoctrinated that hard, you're going to fucking do it.
Do you think any of us could be indoctrinated into a cult? We should all try.
I hope so.
We should all find our favorite cult and go sign up
and see which one of us like really gets into it.
I would love to. That's the thing. I kind of got bummed out that when I was over, you guys didn't take me any like to churches or something, to a mega church. I would have loved to see that. We should like attend.
That's something we wanted to do. We wanted to go to Clearwater, which is like the home of Scientology.
Both times I've been over there, we wanted to do that. Yeah. We never did.
Yeah. I want to go to one of those where they wrangle snakes and they're like, oh, God is protecting me, and they always get bitten by the snake.
A zoo?
No. That's not the kind of zoo I want to go to where they're just zookeepers are like, oh, God is protecting me. They're protecting you too.
There's no fences. It's just a fucking bloodbath.
Now, most of what we have here is Jedi Force pushes.
Yeah.
Those are a treat, though.
What are they?
That's where you have like the mega church, and you have the preacher, and he's screaming about God and God's love, and then you have a group of people standing in front of the stage, like reaching out like a rock concert, and he's like, with Christ I heal ya, and he like throws out his hand like a Jedi, and half the audience falls over.
You'd be surprised how effective that technique is, Andrew.
You're right, it cured my polio.
Boys, before we go any further, I have to let you all know about Spotify. I have to let you...
Baby witches, or whatever they're called.
The baby witches weren't the ones complaining. It was the entire community of witches saying that they can no longer sleep and they feel like shit every day because the moon is hexed. No, it's not the baby witches.
Why did I read so many messages from other witches saying that they've distanced themselves from that?
Because they don't like the baby witches who have hexed the moon, but it wasn't the baby witches that were complaining. It was every other person who practices witching.
Witching. So, do you guys think they also have these indoctrination sessions like the cult of Scientology, where the kids get around a fucking dinner table and they, unpack their juice boxes and they're like, I want you to have a nose.
Conducted through Discord chats.
That actually, I do believe they probably groom each other on Discord.
There's probably their own little small groups of witches where they all have their own ceremony, there's no rules on how to be a witch. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I don't
know about that.
Hard disagree. That's what Andrew, you're sounding mighty a lot like a baby witch. What's up?
Shit, I've been exposed.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's basic rules to any spirituality. If you want to call yourself a witch, you have to follow the standards, the operating procedures.
I don't think so. I don't think there'd be that.
You have to get your wand inspected every 6 months. Make sure it's in top shape.
Lessons.
No dust allowed on your on your cloak. Keep it clean.
Sorry to all the witches I befriended over the last week for that offensive joke. I take it back.
Explore Wicca.
I mean, it seems like they can handle a joke. I don't think they're very upset about it.
Let's see.
I am surprised that we had witches in our community at all, so that's interesting.
How to become a Wiccan. The Beginner's Guide to Witchcraft. The path of Wicca is filled with excitement, mystery, and wonder. If you're seeking to become a Wiccan or learn more about what a Wiccan does and believes, you've come to the right place. You'll be familiar with the following: Wiccan terminology, major Wiccan beliefs, gods and goddesses, how to perform your own Wiccan spell. All right, let's fast forward. We're gonna put a fucking spell up in this bitch on all the audience.
My only point earlier on that there's no rules on being a witch, though, is that I bet you'll read that page and they'll say like how to be a Wiccan, and it'll be different than a bunch of other pages on how to do it. There's no like actual standard to be a witch.
Well, let's see.
I don't know, you make spells and shit.
Your item list should look like this: object representing fire, object representing water, object representing earth, object representing air.
So they're the Avatar.
Yeah. One white candle and matches or a lighter. What item would you get to that represents air? Like a feather?
A fan?
I'd just blow on stuff. Be like on things.
Just an AC system. Performing the ritual. Clear a space and place your elemental objects on the ground as if they were the 4 points of an invisible square. Stand in the middle of that square with the candle near your feet. Clearly say the following. All spirits of goodwill are welcome here to join me on my spiritual journey. May I learn the truths you have to teach me. Now, move to your object representing fire.
Wait. If I'm a witch on a budget, can I use the candle as the source representing fire as well?
Ooh, yeah. You're thinking smart. You're knocking out two birds with one stone here. But no,
little tech tip there for you witches out there.
No, it can't be it can't be right in front of your feet and also be a corner of the square, I think. So, element of fire, giver of passion, light the flame within my soul that I may always desire to seek the truth. So mote it be. These people just watched fucking Avatar. I bet if I look this up, it's like a Princess Zuko quote or something.
So people said they were born into this, so that there's ancestry with witches.
It's their fucking Jackson's their fucking soccer moms that are into this, and the mommy, teaches the daughter. I suppose maybe that's how they're born into it.
So are they like? I didn't get the answer to this, but do you guys think there are pure blood witches, like the witches that are born with witch like lineage? Are they more powerful? Is there class superiority in the witch society?
Jackson, are you retroactively asking if muggles are real?
Yeah.
Well, no, that's mudblood. You're thinking of mudbloods.
Yeah.
Mudbloods. Not to offend any witchcraft practitioners out there.
Yeah.
That was like Hermione, right?
Yeah.
Element of water, giver of purification, cleanse my soul that I may be worthy to embrace the truth. So mote it be. Yada yada. Addressing an elemental spirit followed with a request to that spirit. Divine Spirit, accompany me on my journey. Show me the road towards truth that I may become to love all the wisdom of the universe. My intention is set. My will is sealed. This is the path I have chosen. So mote. By the way, this is a fucking prayer, and this is what atheists are all up in the fucking replies saying. Yeah, I want to try this. I'm an atheist. I'm not like dumb like those other dummies who eat like the body of Christ. I want to pray to a candle. Fucking idiots.
Okay.
Sorry, it still
got
upsets
really
me.
mad on that last one.
It still
I thought we
blows
were
my
talking
mind.
about witches.
Well,
Is that
apparently
part
they're
of
all
the spell?
atheists.
You've got to insult atheists every time.
Yeah.
You
So
can't
mote
have the
be.
spirits of good fortune come in with atheists around.
I'm
The
hexing
spirit of
atheism.
rage took over Kaya then.
Yeah, Kaya, you
Used
haven't
him
done the
as a
ceremony.
mouthpiece.
Quickly, get your 4 elements.
I have a water bottle here.
All right, we got
So
water.
mote it be. I have a vape, so element of fire.
Ooh, and air. Yeah.
And
you
air.
get
two birds, one
Two
stone.
Awesome. So we need earth.
Form the elemental triangle on that. You'll save time.
Be careful not to accidentally make a pentagram and summon Satan.
No, but I still have some grains of sand in between my toes, so that'll represent Earth. Oh, great spirit of podcasting, please show us the way with your goodwill and make it so Spotify also pays us $100 million to switch to them one day. So mote it be. And make someone buy my fucking poster.
Be, brother.
If that actually happens, I will practice witchcraft every day for my life.
Yeah, if the witches want to prove it's all real, get our podcast sponsored by Spotify for $100 million.
That's the only way I'll believe it.
Other than that, I just don't believe it.
Yeah,
but I
make
have
it
no
happen,
problem with
witches.
it if you're having fun.
Make it.
Could we do the same thing with like God though?
No.
We should target everyone.
What a
down,
can of
Jackson.
worms, Jackson.
I'm
He
an
doesn't have
atheist.
that kind of
My
power.
inner
Jackson.
atheist came out.
Yeah.
Jackson, did God ever ask you to summon the Avatar? I don't think so, okay?
God's not as powerful as a baby witch.
God, you believe in
Satan's
God?
the
You
only one
fucking
cool enough to do
dweeb.
it anyway.
Come on, just shut up and pray to witches. So to spirits.
I mean, does it really matter which fucking god or deity gives us $100 million from Spotify?
That's true.
I mean, would you
True.
take Buddha's
I'll
money?
worship whatever. I'll worship Spotify. If you're listening, Spotify, give us that $100 million contract, and we'll spread your religion like fire.
So mote it be.
It's the dumbest little thing to at least like steal the amen or something, or take the inshallah
Yeah. So-
from the Muslims. Just
I think
so
there's a
mote it
lot more
be.
potential there.
It's the most Reddit little ending to something. It's like Excelsior.
Whoa! Don't hey now. Oh, we don't insult Stan Lee in these parts. You're going too far now. Stan Lee was the man.
Stanley is up to these days.
Dead.
Practicing witchcraft.
Yeah. He faked his death so that he could become a witch.
He's one of the spirits now, maybe. So is this what the fucking idiots are into that do like the rich fucks who are into spirit cooking and such? Is this what they believe?
Oh, spirit cooking's so fucking good. That's such a beautiful
is
rabbit
spirit
hole.
cooking
I've
the
only
shit
ever heard
where
of
like
spirit walking.
is spirit cooking the shit where like Jesus Christ shows up in the French toast and shit?
No, what?
Or the grilled cheese?
You have,
Okay, I get it.
You have no idea. Spirit cooking is this crazy fucking rabbit hole of actual madmen that believe this kind of stuff. It's based around a fucking performance artist named like Abramovic, I think her name is. She's the one that would like sit at a table and just stare at people at an art exhibit for like 6 hours, and then she'd like walk around letting people finger her for art or something.
Oh, I've seen that one.
Yeah,
yeah, I love that art.
And
does she have the box around her body, and then you reach on in like a puppet show and feel around?
I think that was her. I know she's done some shit like that.
Was she the one where she stood on 2 platforms and had her period on stage and on a piece of paper?
No, that was Egg Lady, right?
Yeah.
No.
Hold on, modern art is so.
There was a woman that put eggs up her snatch and then shot them out like a cannon onto a sheet of paper.
It's no.
Jackson.
From a ladder.
Jackson, you have to pay to see that one.
You didn't see that one?
No, I remember that one. She was like on 2 ladders and she was pooping them out onto a canvas down below.
Oh, she pooped them? I thought she shot them out of her pussy.
Well, no, she pooped them out of her pussy, but like she wasn't shooting them.
She could have done 1-in-1 like a double-barreled shotgun.
One out of her mouth.
Reload.
Yeah, she reloads it like Doom, just crams him in there with her fist.
Tactical reload. If she misses the tactical reload, she just smashes it into her crotch. Egg goes everywhere.
Does like a combat roll while like filling her vagina.
See, we don't get to do shit like that.
Yeah,
if I do it, it's a crime.
Explain the spirit cooking though. We never actually got into it.
Oh,
I think we just did.
It's so deep to get into spirit cooking, Andrew. Some of the evidence they use for spirit cooking being real is they compare old photos of like ancient drawings to modern people saying about immortality and shit like that. Like some of the evidence I was looking at is Kanye West looks like
relevant.
Michelle Obama, I think. And they were talking about how they're cloning us and changing us or something.
So it has nothing to do with actual cooking?
Yeah, I don't really understand what spirit cooking has to do with all of it, but I think it's just kind of a conduit to be an actual maniac.
So what is spirit cooking though? Like, what do you do? What's the point?
Well, you don't do anything. It's already being done behind our back.
So it's how we were made, maybe? We were spirit cooked?
I believe so. I think that's what it was. I'll have to look it up
So
again.
isn't it just... I mean, it's this witchcraft shit just for rich, filthy rich people, right?
No, the people I watch on spirit cooking are not like extremely wealthy people.
I thought it was a bunch of politicians that just do this shit. And Hollywood people.
No.
I still don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what spirit cooking even is. It's just a term. Like,
okay, let's look it up on Wikipedia then. Spirit
it's
cooking.
just it's so much here. I don't even know where I'd start to explain it. I'm looking it up right now, and I don't even know where I'd fucking start.
Yeah, her name is
So you're an
Marina
expert on the matter.
Abramovic. Is a Serbian conceptual performance artist. Yada yada. Where the fuck is the spirit cooking? Career.
Can we just make up our own idea of spirit cooking and go from there?
No, that'd be disrespectful.
No, you don't want to get cursed. Abramovic worked with Jacob Samuel to produce a cookbook of aphrodisiac recipes called Spirit Cooking. In 1996, these recipes were meant to be evocative instructions for actions or for thoughts. For example, one of the recipes calls for 13,000 grams of jealousy, while another says to mix fresh breast milk with fresh sperm milk. The work is inspired by
the sperm milk.
Sperm, I guess. Oh. The work was inspired by the popular...
I'm reading this. It just seems like a poetry book.
It's cringe.
So it's a cookbook.
The work was inspired
with wacky ingredients.
Whether or not it's shit or whatever, I'm reading over the actual like recipe list. It literally just seems like a collection of poems called Spirit Cooking. That's about it.
Where the fuck would you even get sperm milk in this day and age?
The milkman.
The last line of spirit cooking here on this page I pulled up is fresh morning urine sprinkle over nightmare dreams.
That's a very powerful one.
I like how she had to specify that the dreams were nightmares instead of just saying nightmares. But they're nightmare
If you're having
dreams.
a nightmare, it's a bit too late for that, right? Like,
I imagine
you only know after you wake up.
I imagine what the recipe would instruct you to do is after having a nightmare, you piss yourself.
Yeah, fresh morning urine. Yeah.
It's just natural.
The rarest of urines.
What is the result though, Andrew? What does that make? Like a pie or something?
It just says spirit cooking, and then it lists a bunch of ingredients like the ones Kaya said, and then wash your bed sheets with lemon juice and cover your pillow with sage leaves.
Okay.
For what though?
I think it's just poetry that people are taking literal. It reads like it.
I mean, look, to be fair, if I wrote a retarded book like this and rich people started paying me buttloads of money to show up at their house and cook with fucking 10 grams of jealousy and 7 grams of my cum, fine, sure. $2,000, please. Enjoy your
It's
spirit
really
cookies.
no different to the Bible.
Fedora tipped.
You're really on an anti-Christianity thing today, Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson, Jesus.
Didn't realize we had so many Christians in here. The world's most popular religion.
Yeah, we probably have a good handful of Christians in here, Jackson.
That surprises you? I mean, if we have witches...
I'm just too enlightened. I'm too enlightened. I'm on the path of the witch. How about Kanye, hey? What's that? What's that goofball up to?
Yeah, I think he's still struggling with some mental health issues, Jackson.
Yeah.
What about Elon Musk? I saw him in the news as well.
Well, hang on. We're going to ignore the fact that Kanye tweeted out that he wants to jack off to Joe Biden.
Wait, did he really tweet that out?
Yeah. Kanye West tweeted out that he wants to jack off to Joe Biden to completion.
I'm pretty sure that was just a Photoshop screenshot.